But we begin with what police are calling a true tragedy. Good evening, I'm Marcelino Benito. Thoughts are with a little girl in West Houston tonight after police say she was in the backseat of a car when a man shot and killed a woman and then himself. It happened in the parking lot at Texas Children's West Campus. That's just off the Katy Freeway. Our Zach Tawatari leads things off for us tonight from outside the hospital.
Marcelino, a tragic situation as police say a man killed a woman in their car in the hospital parking lot before turning the gun on himself. All of this, they say, they believe, while an 8-year-old girl was in the back seat. Outside Texas Children's Hospital West, a scene that's hard to comprehend.
A loss of life is always it's hard. It's actually a lot more difficult during the holidays.
Police say they were called here around 2 p.m.
One of the calls involving a shooting just occurred.
When they arrived, police say officers found a woman in her early 30s with multiple gunshot wounds and a man also dead with a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Appears to be a murder-suicide.
But in the back seat, officers also found an 8-year-old girl physically unharmed.
It appeared that the female who was the driver and the male who was the passenger driving a vehicle with a kid in the back seat.
Police say that man and woman appear to have had some kind of relationship, and they were bringing the woman's daughter to Texas Children's for some sort of medical care. It's unclear what led to the shooting.
Can't speculate what the mindset is at the time, but I will say this: there are a lot of resources out there to help folks out there. So please, please, please take advantage of those resources.
The 8-year-old girl, they say, is currently being looked after by physicians.
And I can only imagine what a kid is going through, right? But our victim services is going to get called out to, to check on the kid. And as you know, it's going to be a long road ahead, so keep them in our prayers.
Police say hospital operations were not impacted, and the hospital says it is open and still accepting visitors. In West Houston, Zach Tawatari, KHOU 11 News. Marcelino?
Our thoughts with those families tonight. Zach, thank you. While police aren't able to say whether this was a case of domestic violence, we know these stories can be hard to watch. But we want you to know there are places that can help if you are in a tough situation. On your screen are numbers for DIA Houston, the Houston Area Women's Center, and the Family Time Crisis Center. We'll also have these numbers on our website. That's KHOU.com.